Hey guys, it's Tanya from Four Wells Jewelry, working today on my matching necklaces to the earrings and jewelry that I made from these tiny guys in previous video. So I just want to show you one of the necklace. Oops! Oh my gosh, everything falling. This necklace that I worked today on, because I didn't like it how this piece was finished. It has some large, extra large beads here, and for some reason didn't really like resonate with me. So I decided to remove that piece, and I actually add those tiny guys here. You see them here, 1 and 2, and I add a big coral, and this is actually a rondelle, and I will show you how I wrap this. So it not necessarily has to be in a long necklaces, but if you create jewelry, and any of little technique could be useful for anything, you know, it could be simple bead with a chain. I make several of them, and I will show you working right now on my this bead also. So I will show you how I make that in case if you wanted to create something similar. So what we need, I use here 24 gauge as a base, and 28 for wrapping. If you have larger bead, you might use a little bit thicker. I think this one was 26. So you can use 26, 24 if you wanted. I use 28 and 26, and I probably could even use 30, very fine one, as long as you nicely wrap it and tie it the end so it will not unravel. Okay, let's pick up rondelles. So I have a lot of rondelles in my stash. Some of them very drill not evenly, so I have to check which one is I gonna use. This one is perfect, I know. Let's see, because usually with a labradorite I have a problem. This one perfect. So here is the one rondelle we will use today. What we do is, because they drill like this, right? So what I do, I will just push this up and opposite wire down. So that's what you're supposed to have. But the thing is, you put on your flat surface where you work, and you wanted this bead sit perfectly on the surface. So just make sure your wires are sitting on the surface. I will put bead, just tie it and press it with my tool, with the handles here, just so they sit how I wanted them to sit. So if you put it on the surface, they should be laying nicely. Not perfect, but nicely, right? Also, you can pick up whatever side you want it for your front. Okay, so see, that's the thing. Okay, sitting right there. Now it's time to take thin wire. And because I'm cleaning my studio, I have so many little leftovers from whatever project I didn't use. And these guys could be useful for these little things. But I also have some on the spool that I have just a little bit left. So I will use, this is 28 gauge. So what we do is we anchor in one corner. It doesn't matter where you start. I will just anchor it twice. And before I go further, you can chop that little piece, or you can also wrap around like I do. So I will just wrap around here. Okay. Just make sure it's not scratching any surfaces. I will wrap it around that little piece again, so I don't worry that much. So that's wrapped, right? And here I am. I'm going over the bead. Let me just take over the bead, wrap it around main one. Here, I did once. And turn your work and go on the back. And wrap it here. You can, because it's thin wire, you can just push it. Okay, and I will do the second time over the bead, wrap it around this wire. So we have 2 wraps here with the sterling silver, and then you want to add one more on the back. So it will be second one here. That's it. And I wrap around that. When you did the second one, so we have 2 wires here, 2 wires here on top. Now it will be going this direction, like a normal herringbone stitch. You go around here, wrap it around, and wrap it. And you can do as many stitches as you want. I will do a couple, let's see. I don't want to do a lot of stitches. So here is, I did 2. Let's see, because that's with the spool, it's kind of annoying. So I did also 2 stitches here. You can see 2 and 2. And I will just continue on this one. I'll make number 3, and this side number 3. And you decide when you want it to stop. Let me do one more, because I have this little piece of wire, sterling silver, I don't want to cut, so I will use everything I have here. So we have this is 5, I think. It's thin. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's enough, because I don't have more wire, so I will just wrap it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. You can do more. It's cute. It's such a cute details. Instead of throwing the wire or melt, I will just use it for a little extra detail there. Okay, I think I'm okay. Oh my gosh, the outside, because I have construction next door. They make too much noises sometimes. Okay, I'm done here. And what I do is I decide which side will be front or back. So this is definitely back, because the herringbone stitch here is on the back. So this is the front. When you take your pliers, and I will just push it nicely, these 2 corners, just 2 corners, nicely firm, pretty firm, so they actually will be immediately sitting perfectly how you want it, and your bead is done. So the only thing is, now we need either round nose pliers, or you can use bail maker pliers. So I will do, because I will use this as a component, so because it's 24, I have now a habit to do twice. So you see that little circle, it's 2 wires. I like twice. I like that this is more stronger, right? So, and then you can wire wrap with this 24 gauge on your over your sterling silver one. Do you see it? And actually, because we use thin wire, so that end is covered with thick one, and it's better to control 24 gauge in sense of pushing the wire, and it will not unravel that fast as your thin wire. So I like that. I like to cover, and looks pretty. See it? Yeah. If you guys want to make that bead for just like larger one, you can use larger rondelle and just make it pendant out of it. Just boil your use your heat, and you can do the same thing. So but it has to be like you don't need to use then don't have to have this part, right? It can be just like a pendant. But I want to use this component for my other stuff. That's why I use another. I want to have 2 axes for my jump rings, so if it makes sense. But this one I like to have smaller, so I will use my round nose pliers. And I never like symmetrical jewelry, so I don't like symmetry that much. Okay, so there's 3 wraps. So I add 3 wraps here, 3 wraps here, cut my wire, and just push it in, and we made beautiful, beautiful bead wrapped in the silver and copper. You can use completely sterling silver. The 24 gauge could be sterling silver also, right? That's it, guys. I think we create something beautiful today, and that could be used for many different projects. I will just sit today, finish some of my long necklaces that I have, just add them some more of the beads. Could be added like this one, you know, 10 one. It will be beautiful. But I just, yeah, hope you guys like it, and we'll create something with me, something similar. Let me know what you think, and if any request, just send me comments below. I try to read everything, and sorry that I tried to answer on one of the comments and I want to delete my comment, and then I delete all of it. So I am very still not friendly with technology, so I sometimes could do mistakes. So if you see that your comment is deleted, it's nothing personal. It's just Tanya don't know how to use telephone. I hope you guys will not laugh from me. Okay, I will see you guys on Tuesday with another cute tutorial. Hopefully I will finish more pieces and show you a progress in my finished jewelry. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next Tuesday. Bye bye.